Is that it? Is that the note? All right. Let's do a podcast. Ready?
Yes. Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, a companion podcast for the worst movie podcast ever recorded. Bad movies rule. Except now we're focusing on current movies with your hosts, Dave and Brian. Let's go!
All right. Woo-hoo! We are here, Samurai Movie Jam. Dang it.
Nice job, James. Thanks.
Yes, good job, James. Listen, we had to pivot from our movie last week. We're going to do a bit of a scary movie here. So,
Bye.
What?
oh, you don't like the scary ones? Okay. All right. Yeah, like I said, we had to pivot. We couldn't watch Primitive War, so episode 11 is Weapons. Woo! We saw a spooky movie.
Yeah, Primitive War was in theaters for 5 days.
Yeah.
That's it. How are we supposed to know?
I don't know. Well, dinosaurs were here, and then they weren't.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So we're doing weapons this week. This is the spoiler-free part of our Samurai Movie Jam experience.
Yes, welcome.
Go get extra jam on the Patreon here.
BMR Patreon.
BMR Patreon. Feel free to email us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com if you have any advice for us, if you need any advice, if you have any tips for the show, if you have anything to whine about for the show. We've got some emails this week. We've got some stuff to go through. So also, did you know, Brian,
What?
that the cheeseburger was invented in Pasadena, California in 1924 by a 16-year-old
What?
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie invented it.
He did not. His name was Sternberger, Lionel Sternberger, who added cheese to a hamburger at his father's sandwich shop, which changed it forever. And in the words of me on a very drunk birthday of mine,
Oh, yeah.
a cheeseburger, or no,
A hamburger isn't a hamburger until it's a cheeseburger.
that's right.
So wise, Dave. So wise.
Well, that's the kind of stuff you get from me at about
you used to
1 a.m.
tell everybody your tattoo meant cheeseburger. Cheeseburger and fries.
Yep, I have Japanese lettering on my arm, and people used to say, "What does it mean?" Because that's the curse of having that lettering on your arm.
Yep.
And I used to tell people, "Cheeseburger and fries." They'd be like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, "You're right. It's pizza. It's great."
I believed you immediately.
Yeah, well, it would have fit. But yeah, so we're doing weapons this week, which is cool because that's a scary movie. We're getting into fall, scary movie season here. So
There's something I want to talk to you about real quick before
Yes.
we jump into the movie part of it.
Yes.
And that is, I thought it'd be fun if we talked about favorite cassette growing up and first CD. Ready? So starting with favorite cassette.
Yep.
Mine was a soundtrack. So fitting for a movie podcast.
Yeah.
Cocktail, the soundtrack.
Wow.
I listened to that cassette nonstop.
Yeah.
My least favorite song was Kokomo.
Really?
Probably everyone's favorite song.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one
Yeah.
that was most famous. from that
But
movie,
I
think.
rave on hippie hippie shake. Oh, in the part where they're behind the bar.
Yeah.
It's I shake it to the left, shake it to the right.
This is all making sense. Meeting you later in life.
Yes.
And all the songs that you liked. This all makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy's on there. Woo.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
pop. There's a lot of good stuff on
There's a lot of good songs on that. Yep. That was my favorite cassette growing up. Listen to that one nonstop. How about you?
I think it's probably going to be Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
Man, yours is so much cooler than mine.
Well, it's the one that I remember playing over and over and over again. And
Yeah.
when they were popular in that time, that's what you did is you put that tape in and then you went and did your thing. But, and I think that it was on that tape. The first thing you hear on the tape is a woman moaning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
You sure it wasn't recorded over by your parents?
No, I'm pretty sure. I hope not. That would be really gross. Is this Dave's tape? Yep, it's fine.
He doesn't listen to this one, I don't think.
Yeah. No, there was some moaning in the beginning, if I remember right. But I remember listening to it at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
With my uncle and stuff. And we were playing out in the yard and we forgot because the tape's looped, you know?
Yeah.
So we were like, oh crap, the naughty sex thing's about to happen on the tape and went running for the boombox and tried to get it in time. And I remember on that tape, on the inside cover that used to fold out, where it used to have all the words and
Yep.
everything, they had a picture of a lady with her boo-boos out.
Oh, no wonder you listen to that all the time.
I didn't listen to it a lot, but I looked at the thing. And it was really good. But yeah, that's the one that sticks out immediately as far as cassette tapes go.
David, why are you licking your cassette tape?
it's a scratch and sniff of boo-boo. That's what Axl Rose says.
Any soundtracks that you listen to? Because my non-soundtrack might be Thriller.
Well, Michael Jackson, of course, was. But there was a lot. But that was radio days too. Like a lot of the stuff that is coded in my head for '80s is all radio. I remember sitting on a long chair with a boombox, waiting for the "Glory of Love" song to come on from Karate Kid 2.
Quick hit record.
Yeah, so I could quick hit record and then be like,
Mr. Miyagi, we did it! We did it! All right!
"A knight in shining armor."
But you had to also listen to the guy introing the song. And from Karate Kid, we have Glory of Love.
As I'm sitting on my lawn chair, like, someday I'm going to put this on a mixtape for a girl, and she's going to be like, "You're my Daniel-san." Even though you hate him.
You son of a bitch.
This one's even more embarrassing for me. First CD ever. I bought it at Kmart. The Kmart that you worked at. Do you remember CDs used to be sold? And they had that humongous case, like
Big,
a handle.
long case. Do you mean the one that was the security?
Yeah, it was like a white plastic case that it held your thing, but then also extended like 2 times the size of the CD with just like a handle and some extra plastic.
I remember when the CD used to come in a box that was that long.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why the security became that, because they had all this racking that was for those big long CD cases.
Oh, so then they wanted to keep the shape.
So so they didn't want to get rid of all that furniture, so they kept that. But what was the CD?
So first CD ever, Simpsons Sing the Blues. Everybody,
right.
if you can, do the Bartman.
Yeah, everybody had that.
Yeah.
And if you saying you didn't and grew up in this time, you're a damn liar. Because everybody had that.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was the one weirdo that had that.
I think I had the tape of that for some reason. But yeah, everybody had that.
The other song I loved from that was Homer singing Born Under a Bad Sign.
See, I don't remember much of it.
Besides that, though, I was a huge Weird Al mark. I had all the Weird Al CDs. Listen to that stuff constantly.
Your childhood was very pure. It wasn't like Dave, like, I used to listen to titty tapes and blah, blah.
I snuck off and watched Kentucky Fried Movie and listened to Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, exactly. I'd watch Predator to fall asleep. The first CD I had was Crisscross.
Nice.
Yeah, and it came in that big long box, and I spent hours memorizing Jump.
I don't even have any good skills.
Didn't you also do that to Cantaloupe?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Cantaloupe, go.
This is so much pressure. Now I'm not going to be able to do it. Jump to the jam, boogie, woogie, jam, slam, bust the dialect on the man in command, come float with the sounds of the mighty Mike Master, rhyming on the mic and bring your to Boku dunks, but I still rock Nike with the razzle dazzle. A star I might be. Scribble, jabble, scrabble on the microphone. A battle as I put the funky words into a puzzle. Yes, out and out is a flex. Get with the flow, birds manifest. Head right from here to Asia. Dip, trip, lift, fantasia. I did it.
Stop it.
I did it. Dang
Hold for applause.
it. Travis, we did it. We come full circle. I finally got to do that for someone else other than us. It was great.
Gosh. Weapons.
Ooh, weapons.
Ooh, spooky.
Scary. Whoa.
Well, as we're getting into talking about movies now,
Yes.
what other movies and shows have you been watching? I'll toss one out first while you're looking.
Okay.
Elio was one that I watched.
Hey.
Elio?
Okay.
Elio?
Yes. Eye patch boy.
Yeah,
You run
eye
into
patch
stuff.
boy.
Tell me you ran into stuff.
He didn't. No,
Damn it.
I know.
I hate it.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
It was good. It's a new Disney movie, period. And it's weirdly a lot like Lilo and Stitch in a way, because the kid in Lilo and Stitch is being raised by a different family member because the parents are gone, and then an alien comes to her. Where this one, the kid is being raised by a different family member, an aunt instead of a sister, and wants to go to the aliens instead of having an alien go to him. It's worth a watch. It's
So
fun.
do they deal with or talk about his eye patch?
The eye patch happens for a reason. And
Oh.
it gets put on and gets taken off.
Oh, okay. So this
towards the
isn't
end.
just like an inclusionary.
No.
Kids with handicaps are kids too. It's not that. It has an actual plot.
Yeah, I actually forget why it happened, but it happened, so then he had to get it covered.
Did he get a big weird googly eye like Toxic Avenger?
No.
Oh,
Bummer.
geez. I'm not watching this movie. I think it's dumb. The eye patch was the only reason I was in.
Well, here's a fun one I watched.
Okay.
Brightburn.
Yeah.
Did you watch that one, Denver?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is really great.
Yeah, it's James Gunn.
I was in it the whole time.
Yeah.
It was suspenseful. You're like, oh, this kid's crazy.
What if Superman was a bastard?
Which is basically what it is.
Right.
It's two farmers who find a kid in the woods. Yeah, it's the same thing. The coolest part of the whole thing was when they picked up the druggy kid from Breaking Bad, his uncle or whatever, he lifts that car up and lets it drop, and his bottom of his face just goes straight into the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And then you see him trying to talk and holding that thing on.
Yeah.
Woo!
I don't remember. It was been a long time since I saw Brightburn, but
That was hard
I remember
to
going,
watch.
this was cool.
What's
Yeah.
something you watched?
I saw Friendship.
Oh, with Paul Rudd and another dude.
Yeah. He's got like a sketch comedy show that is called, I Think You Should Leave. It's on Adult Swim or something like that.
Okay.
I think. Could be very wrong.
I believe you. Again, you look smart.
Friendship is very, very weird.
Yeah.
Very, very cringy. Like you are actively uncomfortable almost for the whole thing.
Oh, no.
The non-Paul Rudd character is so weird, and it's one of those movies where, hey, things are going to start going good now, and then, now he's going to screw this up. Kind of like...
Uncut Gems.
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking of?
That is exactly what I was thinking of. Where you think, okay, he's finally learned his lesson. No, he didn't.
Oh,
Nothing.
geez.
Here he goes. Whatever. But yeah, it was weird. If you have even the most passing interest in it, watch it, because it is. Some people think that shit's funny. Like,
Nope. I just told you this last episode that Ben Stiller movies where it's awkward and stuff like that, I can't do it. This is a good sell for me not to watch this movie.
Right. It is. It's worse than all of that cringe. That
I can't. I avoid that stuff in real life. Why the hell would I sit down and watch it?
yeah.
For
I don't know.
an hour
I
and a
guess
half,
just
2
to
hours?
see how bad it is.
Nope.
But.
I believe you.
But some people think it's super funny, and some people think that guy is super funny. And there were a couple parts that I laughed at, but for the most part, it was like, oh, that was weird, and I feel like I need a shower. Okay, bye. That was the non-spooky thing that I watched. I watched also Sting.
the singer
Nope.
live in concert.
Nope. It is-
1984.
Nope. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I just made that up.
I was going to say, no, I didn't. I wasn't there in 1984. But Sting is a movie about a spider from outer space.
Okay.
That slams into this apartment building, and this little girl adopts it, and hijinks ensue that are very weird and gross. And it's like arachnophobia, but if the spider was a alien that was growing and
More Lilo and Stitch vibes.
yeah, it's all kind of coming together. You know. I also watched.
Was it? Did you like it? Would you say watch it?
Yeah, it's fun. If you're looking for just like a dumb eight-legged freaks, I would compare it to.
Oh, okay.
Arachnophobia, I would compare it to. If you took those two movies and smashed them together, this is the movie that you would get. It's
Okay.
kind of like a fun, I don't like spiders, which is kind of the most prevalent of all of your insect phobias in the world, I
Yeah,
think.
for sure.
There's people that,
Or
like, there's.
bees.
Yeah, there's video games, though, that, like, if there's spiders in it, there's a option where you can turn spiders off.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We should do
A couple
that in
video
your house.
games do that. Yeah. Shit. I wish you could. Can we turn centipedes off in here? Can I turn mosquitoes off outside?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, mosquitoes are real bad.
Someone make that happen.
Yeah. Come on, invent it. Do you have any other things you watched?
I watched Black Bag with Michael Fassbender and Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett is just stunning. Still, like a statue. It was a cool espionage movie. A tiny bit too complicated for a movie that I'll only watch one time.
Yeah.
It wasn't overly complicated, I won't say that. It was fine. It was a good spy movie, but like no action at all. And it was just sort of like, oh, what's going to happen the whole way through?
That's not fun.
Yeah.
Like the spy stuff, you want there to be some stakes and
Yeah.
action and stuff like that. So another thing I watched was Terrifier 3.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did. Yuck.
I thought you'd
Why are
already
you-
seen it.
I saw the first two.
Yeah. Got
The
it.
third one came on one of the streaming things, I think Peacock or something like that.
And you're already invested, so you're like, I
Already
have
here,
to do it.
And part of me was like, this is so ridiculous that I kind of want to see how they're going to make it worse. And they do.
They do.
It's gore porn.
Yeah.
Is what it is. The story is nonsense and doesn't really matter. It's basically just, it's porn. Here are some things in between the stuff you want to watch so that you have some kind of story so that we can call this a movie.
What did the kids think of it?
They were uncomfortable, I would say. They were like, do we have to keep watching? They were crying a lot. And I was like, come on, guys.
Eat your Snickers and watch the show.
Listen, you eat that cheeseburger and you watch this movie. There's no reason you can't sit here for this.
Lionel Sternberger didn't invent the cheeseburger.
Lionel Sternberger didn't put cheese on that sandwich for you to be a bitch about it. Now watch Terrifier 3. They didn't watch. But it's gross. Yuck. That is my review of it.
Yeah.
And
I'll
if you're
never watch any of them. Never.
Unless I assign
You
them to I don't think I would, just because they have no value other than to just be like, ew. And the last one is Monster Summer.
Okay, never
With
heard of it.
Mel Gibson.
Oh.
He is a detective that lives in a town with a bunch of kids. One of the kids thinks there's a witch that is taking over children in the town. The kids all play baseball, and guess who the umpire is for the baseball team?
It's Paul Giamatti.
You guessed wrong, but it is the kid from Sandlot. Who's the...
Oh, him.
Okay.
There's that one? Redhead guy?
Yep, the redhead. Yeah, ham. What's your favorite lunch meat on sandwiches?
Turkey.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Roast beef.
No, it's ham. I actually like turkey and ham. Not to go on another sandwich tangent here, but club sandwiches are really
Can you
best.
combine the word sandwich and tangent?
A sandwich, a tangent, a sandwich, a tandwich. Yeah, we did it. Tandwich. Can I just go on a tandwich here about sandwiches?
You don't have to say about sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
That's like ATM machine.
Oh,
you don't have to do that.
Okay. Can I go on a sandwich? Club sandwiches are the best ones. I order them almost exclusively everywhere.
You have to just fit that into normal conversation at some point in your life. You have to.
Can I just go on a sandwich here?
Sorry, sweetheart. Can I just go on a sandwich real quick? I don't like it when you over toast the bread. It makes the roof of my mouth torn up after.
Yes. Yeah. And just use that for tangent, even when you're not talking about sandwiches. Like, I'm not sure why he even went on that tangent about what we were supposed to be doing with the mops.
Sorry, did you say sandwich? Sorry, I was thinking about sandwiches.
No. It was like yesterday when we went to the Mexican place and there was a typo in the menu that said no sour ream.
Yeah.
We're not spending money on the C.
Yeah.
They probably know what we're talking
And you literally ordered it, and I'll have a side of sour ream.
Yeah. Can I get a side of sour ream with that? Or you mean no for...
He knew, too. He laughed immediately.
Oh, yeah. He giggled immediately. He gets it every day. I'm sure that there's some wise ass like me that comes in and goes, it says ream in here. Where in the hell were we before
Mel
I started?
Gibson.
Yes. Ham.
Ham was the umpire.
Is it the umpire? I'm not going to spoil anything for you for this movie, but Monster Summer is a stupid fun Goonies / Monster Squad / kids in a neighborhood. There's something in there crazy going on. Mel Gibson's helping him out. At first doesn't want to. You should watch it.
How old is it?
Within the last couple of years here.
Oh, okay.
It's old Mel Gibson.
Not old when he was young.
No.
It's not an old movie.
No, it's not
It's
old
actual
movie
old
with
Mel
young
Gibson.
Mel Gibson. It's old Mel Gibson
In a new movie.
in a new movie.
In a young movie. All right. Well, we had other options to watch besides weapons. Primitive War was not one of them.
Nope.
Yeah, so we didn't see that. Other options would be The Long Walk. We could have watched that for this episode.
Yep.
We're thinking that might be the next one. Are we just going to call that The Long Walk as the next episode? You said you wanted to do that more than Primitive War even.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Done. Long Walk.
It'll
That's the
be
plan
in
right now.
Theaters anyway. So yeah.
You sure about it?
No.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
sure about anything.
Prepare for a pivot.
Yes. Everything's up in the air right now. We're living in chaos.
We don't have summer blockbusters to really hang our hats on here.
Because they don't stay in theaters for more than 48
I know.
seconds.
I saw a
Fly, would you get the Out of here.
There is a fly and it's driving me nuts.
I wish I had a pair of chopsticks because then I could kill it.
Yeah, obviously.
But right now I didn't bring my chopsticks.
Ready?
Yeah.
We're going to pause and get this fly. Ready? Pause.
Okay, bye.
You get out of here! Shit. I had it for a second.
Hey, Fly, I'm gonna come take a deuce on the floor in here.
Go out in the other room, Fly. That's where the poop's going to be.
You can make your boobies and your babies in here.
All right, so we'll plan that the long walk is probably going to be the next one.
Long Walk's next episode.
The other movies,
Saying it.
Other movies we could have seen if we wanted to for this episode: Downtown Abbey: the grand finale.
No.
The Conjuring: the last rites.
The Conjuring, I will see that, but that's become like a cinematic universe. Dude.
Yeah, that's what
like,
you're saying.
With Annabelle and the Nun and everything else.
Because we were trying to find some creepy ones for October, and I said, well, what about that one? And you said, I don't know, because it's sort of too involved that we would need to know more of the lore and all that.
I've seen the Conjuring movies, at least the first few, but then once it started to get into Annabelle and the Nun and all the other stuff that
didn't
was
know
in
all
there,
those
and then
were-
Conjuring 3 and now Conjuring, I don't know, whatever one they're on about the spooky, scary skeletons.
It's called The Conjuring: the last rites.
Yeah, but I bet you it's not
supposed
the
to be the
last
last
one.
No.
Yeah, right. What was Friday the 13th? The final chapter was number 4.
Yeah.
And now they've made 68 of them.
It's the second book.
Yeah, they're going to keep doing it as long as it keeps making money. But I will say this. The first Conjuring was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know if I've seen it or not.
See it.
There's so many of those. I get them confused. Like The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and like
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, I did see that one. I know that for
Yep.
sure. Anyway, that was one of the other things we'd see. The last thing would be Freakier Friday: fuck that.
Yeah. Freaker Friday, also known as never gonna happen on this.
But we did see Weapons. So before we went and saw it, obviously we saw the trailer. If you have not seen the trailer for Weapons, we're about to talk about that. So feel free to go watch the trailer right now, real quick. Ready? Pause.
Hey, look at that. Did you like it? When I first saw the trailer for this, I was intrigued. One, they said it was from the director of Barbarian, and Barbarian was a very fun movie for me. I loved it.
You did love Barb?
Yeah, I thought, but I'm the guy that thinks those movies are fun and crazy, and that's the kind of horror movie that I like to see, where it's like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
And then you think it's something, and then it just goes way off the charts.
Do you know why that happens with him? Which I just did a little bit of digging last night
Yeah.
about him or whatever. But like when he writes something, he doesn't have an end in mind.
Oh.
He just has sort of an idea, like, oh, what would happen if someone was at an Airbnb, blah, 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 blah.
Well, that
and then
sure-
starts writing, and that's he even said, like, halfway through, I had this epiphany of what should happen, and that's why it feels like two different movies in Barbarian.
It does. It's like From Dusk Till Dawn, where it starts off as one thing,
Yeah, and
then
all of a sudden
it's
vampires.
But now that you say that, Weapons,
Same thing.
same. It
He said,
kinda feels like
what
that too.
if all these kids ran away in the middle of the night? Okay, I'm going to start writing.
But yeah, I was definitely intrigued and wanted to see it, and especially once I started hearing reviews come in about it's good,
Right.
It's good.
Then I definitely
definitely wanted to see what was going on, and people were saying it was scary, and
Right from the starter gun, when I saw the preview, I was like, I want to know what happens to those kids.
yeah, why'd they run away?
All right, let's get into some vitals.
Okie dokie.
Storyline on IMDb. When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. And that is completely accurate.
Yep.
That's pretty solid, non-spoiler storyline there. But we need to give our own synopsis, and I
Yes.
feel like we do it a little bit better.
Skibbity-bop-bop, scary movie.
No scat this time,
Oh,
Scat
good.
Man Dave. Today, what I'm going to ask you to do.
Practiced.
You did practice for that? Oh, man.
scat.
Well, feel free to add some scat if you want to.
Don't say
I'm not
add
saying
scat.
I'm not telling you not to scat. I'm telling
right.
you that's not part of the assignment.
Okay, well,
What I want you to do is I want you to give your own synopsis as a late night infomercial pitchman.
Okay.
Selling the viewing audience this movie. Whenever you're ready, you are in late night infomercial pitchman.
all right. Hello, everybody. I'm David Hillestad. Do you have trouble with your children running away in the middle of the night? Well, let me tell you, it happens to me all the time. So, what you need is a movie to tell you why that happens. And what I have for you is weapons. Ooh. Weapons, trademark, will help you find out why kids run away in the middle of the night. Not only why, but where, how, the path they're taking, and it will make you want to pee your pants a little bit because of wigs and inappropriately applied lipstick. So, if that sounds good to you, let's go to a couple testimonials. Hi, my kids ran away all the time, and it was very, very concerning for me until I saw weapons, and now I know where they go, and I don't care anymore. Thanks, weapons. You're really great. Let's see, there's another one. Yeah, my children used to run away all the time, and I encouraged it. But once I found out where they were going, I don't want them going there anymore. Thanks, weapons, for helping me find that out. Thanks, guys. So, if you want this to be you, give us a call at 1-800-WHAT-THE-Beep. That's funny. And if you call soon, you'll get a weirdo black thing thrown up in your mouth. Okay, see you then. Yo, what's your infomercial?
Set it and forget it.
Set it and be creeped out forever.
All right. Job done.
Did it.
Taglines. Last night at 2:17 a.m., every child from Miss Gandy's class woke up, got out of bed, went downstairs, opened the front door, walked into the dark,
This is a tagline?
and they never came back.
That's like a synopsis.
I remember that was on the poster, though. Like the whole thing. You might think 217 was a random number, and I think the director even said it was just a random number. But I read a thing where in the movie The Shining, the room is 237, but in the book it was actually 217.
Oh.
Also, 17 kids ran away, so like maybe that's why it's 217.
Did you see The Shining?
Yeah, just like a year ago.
Yeah.
I had never seen it,
that?
but I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised how many really well-known things from horror movies come just from that one movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason I wanted to see it is, I talked about this a little bit on a BMR episode, but the reason I wanted to see it was after seeing Ready Player One, and there's such a huge section about that movie and being his favorite movie that I was like, I don't know any of these references. I do, just as a general sense of like, I know what's in the world.
Memes at this point for some of those
But I
things.
was like, I should watch that whole movie. And I did. And it was great.
Stanley Kubrick loves to smell his own farts.
Yeah.
And that's what it was a good movie, but I feel like it could have been an hour shorter. There was too much in there.
They did that a lot, though, in older movies where it feels like, gosh, this could be so much shorter. But that's because everyone has a attention gnat of a
4-year-old.
An attention gnat of a span.
You got an attention head of a gnat skin.
Some more taglines for you. This one is from another Josh Brolin movie. And it is, take the oath, join the adventure.
Goonies.
Goonies, his number one movie. His first movie ever.
Are we quizzing me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of like fun. You can guess them.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun guess them game.
Okay, I'll play it fun. Got some game. We'll go on a sandwich.
Josh Brolin almost wasn't going to be an actor, I read.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why? Was he like a landscaper or something?
Yeah, he drove a forklift for Guinness.
Yeah.
His parents were getting divorced. They were both in the entertainment industry, and he's kind of like, nah, forget it. And then he was Stanley in Streetcar Named Desire in high school. Like, he's like, I just want to check it out. And he loved it, and he was hooked. But Goonies was his first movie.
Sure. It didn't matter that you were ruggishly handsome.
Right.
Since you were 4.
All right, next one. This is another movie with a crazy clown lady. Tagline, mind over mayhem.
I got nothing.
It is Birds of Prey.
Oh.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, right.
Crazy clown lady. Yeah. I knew it'd throw you for a loop.
You did it. Loop thrown.
Gotcha.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, egg on your face. Who's the goose? You're the goose. Another movie with a creepy kid. Everybody loved him. Everybody disappeared.
What in the hell? The Good Son?
It is not The Good Son.
Children of the Corn.
It is not Children of the Corn.
Lilo and Stitch.
It is not Lilo and Stitch.
Everybody loved him. Everybody disappeared. The Omen.
No, it's Jerry Maguire. The kid is creepy. He's like, human head weighs 8 pounds.
It was goddamn adorable.
No, he wanted to eat all the animals at the zoo.
No, he didn't.
Something like that.
Let's go right now. Let's go to the zoo.
Ray, the zoo, you know, the zoo's closed, right?
Did you know that bees and dogs can smell fear?
See?
But he also was like, you said
He whispered it real quiet.
yeah. Oh, God, I guess he was. He did play the little vampire after that.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
He's probably a serial killer now. He's probably sewing someone's face onto a lampshade, just like, they found me out. Bees and dogs smell fear. I don't know why he sings during
I don't know. I would probably.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise used to be my friend. Now I don't have any money. I'll just cut your face off.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
Human head weighs 8 pounds. Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes, 94% critic score. That's excellent score. 80
this?
for weapons.
Holy Hannah.
Yeah, the critics love it.
Yeah.
85% audience score, so lower than critics. IMDb 7.8. So for our better or worse than IMDb than 7.8, I'm going with Josh Brolin movies.
All right.
The first one is Goonies. We just talked about it.
This is better than Goonies.
By 0.1. Goonies is 7.7.
That's correct. Have you watched Goonies lately?
Yeah, we talked about this because
Yeah.
you did it on Good Movies Rule. Yeah,
It's screaming.
It is. It's loud, and they all talk over each other. But
It's Goonies.
I still like it.
Yeah. Monster Squad's better. Hot take.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Well, so far you've got one.
Have you seen Monster Squad?
Yes, you made me watch it not too long ago, probably 2 years ago.
I'm in the goddamn club, aren't I? It's the baddest thing I've ever heard a kid say in my life, especially one wearing penny loafers.
Next movie with Josh Brolin, No Country for Old Men.
Oh, that's better than this.
Yeah, that's an 8.2. I actually just watched that one for the first time less than a year ago as well.
That's another one that could be shorter.
Oh, for sure could be shorter,
Yeah.
but how great
So good.
is Javier in that movie?
Yeah. He's menacing as hell. And because you know he's the bad guy and the other people in the scene don't know, and you want to just whisper through the TV, that guy's real bad. You should do what he wants you to do because he will kill you. Yeah.
He's got an air compressor?
Everything that he does is like, can you flip a coin? What? No, not flipping. Get out of the shop. Yeah.
What time do you close?
Right.
He's so good.
So good.
He's so good in James Bond, too. It's like he might be my favorite Bond villain.
Okay.
Hot take.
Perfect. That's pretty hot. Yeah.
He's great. He's
Very
so
good. Yeah.
good.
He's good at being a weird old bad guy.
Yeah. I don't know, Christopher Waltz. There's other great ones. That's a tough one.
Christopher Waltz is too cute.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
I mean, like, he is menacing and bad and whatever, but it's also hibbity-boppity-boo. I'm gonna kill you. There's not like I'm not as scared of him as I am of Javier Bardem. That's like,
Yeah.
and you didn't watch the Menendez thing, right?
No.
Where he played the dad in that.
No.
It's a series, so
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it.
he's very good in that. Too.
Yeah?
yeah,
He's good.
in a very creepy, weird way.
He was Ricky in the
Ricky Dickie and Dawn.
Yes, and Ricky Dicky 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 Dawn. My daughter watched that. Ricky Dicky Dicky Dawn. He was in I Love Lucy in the Lucy Ball something or other story
Oh yeah,
where he played Ricky Ricardo.
yeah.
But he was also in Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Love that movie.
He's great in that movie.
He's great in it.
Hearing him sing, it was like, well, this is fun,
Yeah.
but it's weird
It is.
because you're from No Country for Old Men.
Right,
Yeah.
and the crocodile sings too.
He can only sing, not talk. How stupid is that?
It wasn't as stupid as all of a sudden he's a super-powered crocodile. Then, when the other real crocodiles come around, he's like, "Not my friends. I have the power of song." And tosses them around. Eat, Lyle.
Next, Josh Brolin movie, American Gangster. One of my favorite movies. I love American Gangster.
I don't know if I've seen.
I don't know a favorite movie, but
Is
like
that Denzel
really love
is
the
in that
movie.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time. If I saw it at all, maybe I'll watch it again.
you should watch that one for sure.
Sounds long too.
It
isn't
is long, but it's good. I don't care. It's good.
Yeah, don't yell at me.
Make it longer.
I didn't make it long. No, don't.
Better or worse than 7.8?
American Gangster's better.
Option C, exactly the same.
You tricked
Gotcha.
son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Jonah Hex.
Oh, this is way better than Jonah Hex. Good God.
I didn't love Jonah Hex.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's not that great, but it's not that bad.
What?
It was from a time that's one of those like,
It was from a time
when we were making every goddamn superhero movie we could think of that wasn't licensed by someone else, and that was one of them. Wasn't very good though.
it wasn't all that great.
But
Yep.
Josh Brolin is
elevates it for sure.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll talk more about him later.
Okay, 4.7.
Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Way better.
Men in Black 3.
This is better than that.
Yeah, that's 6.8. But Josh Brolin is so good
Yep.
playing a young Tommy Lee Jones.
Yep, he's very good.
He's my favorite part of that movie, for sure.
Yeah, he's really good. Josh Brolin's really good at things.
Do you have any feelings about Will Smith lately?
I think he's losing his goddamn mind.
I agree. I loved Will Smith.
Yeah.
I still have Wild Wild West and Men in Black theme song and stuff like on my library list of music. I just love his movies. I thought he was such a cool dude.
Yeah.
And then the Oscars. And
then the slap heard around the world.
Yeah.
And ever since then. Well, also, his wife kind of wrecked his world as far as being slightly too honest about everything on her podcast and stuff. Feel free to write in and tell me how full of crap I am. But I feel like she told him that she cheated on him and all this other stuff. And he just kind of went, well, whatever.
I don't
Off
know.
to belly.
I don't know.
And didn't really care. But I think he's losing his noodle.
And I thought he was remorseful for the slap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think in his new rap album, he's like, say something and come get slapped.
Well,
Like,
did you hear Chris Rock did his special?
no.
He basically called him a bitch for about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was excellent. Like as a comedy routine and fitting in that whole situation and whatever. Chris Rock talking about that was hilarious and awesome. So
I'm
I could
definitely
see-
going to watch that.
Yeah,
Is it something you could stream?
Oh yeah, I could see where Will Smith might be like, okay, so this is just going to be beef between us now. Then whatever, we can.
So
make
that's
it.
maybe why he did it.
Maybe
because he called
Yeah.
him.
But I also think that Will Smith, one, was a crazy person for doing that. And two, all you had to do was apologize and say, yeah, whatever, got fired up, and then leave it alone. But no, you got to go cry and blah, blah, blah. And people just they take that as disingenuous. And then you look like an idiot. And then you start posting weird videos and everything else. Not to mention his kids are cuckoo birds too. So who knows what's going through that brain of his.
That sucks because I used to love that guy.
Yeah, and acting wise, we haven't seen him in anything in a while, but for a lot of his movies, I was like, yeah, you're good.
He is, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Won an Oscar right after slapping somebody.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie, though, King Richard.
No, I haven't either.
Have you ever watched Inherent Vice?
No.
No? There is a scene. You just look up this scene of Josh Brolin.
Right now?
Eating a popsicle. Yeah, do it right now. We'll pause.
All right.
Josh Brolin eating a popsicle in Inherent Vice.
What the? Stop eating it. Why are you doing? Yep. That is the correct reaction, Joaquin Phoenix. Don't close your eyes. Oh no. I have the weirdest boner right now.
I never want to have a popsicle like
No, that's terrible. You bite popsicles.
that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe that'd be the better way to do it when you're sitting next to Joaquin Phoenix. Is that movie better or worse?
I hope it's worse.
It is worse. 6.8. Everyone talks about that movie. We were dealing with some other movie, and it's like, well, same writer, same director, same whatever. And I like both of those guys, Joaquin Phoenix and Josh Brolin. So I was like, I got to check that out. And it was less good than I wanted it to
I
be.
like Joaquin Phoenix like I like carrot cake. It's sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
Man. Make a t-shirt that says that. I like Joaquin Phoenix as much as I like carrot cake. Deadpool 2?
Is better.
Ooh, you're wrong. 7.6.
Oh.
Real close, though. Love Deadpool 2. I've said it a million times.
I'm going to watch it again soon.
Yeah, you have to. And Josh Brolin is so good in that movie, too. Those two together work so well. Sort of the same way that Hugh Jackman and him work really well together.
It was a weird thing because he was Thanos and then he was Cable, and it's all Marvel, and it all worked.
Zip it, Thanos. We have a deal, and you fucking.
I understand where they probably looked at everyone out there and said, there is no one else that can do this part as well as Josh Brolin can. So
Even though he's
screw the continuity.
super short.
Yeah, just we're going to do it. And I guess it was the Fox universe and whatever. I was kind of shocked he didn't show up in Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought he would have
At least a
something
quick
in there.
thing or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he did, and I just don't remember.
I just watched it again like 2 days ago.
Yeah, you watched
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Wasn't watching closely, though, because I was drawing while I was watching it. Avengers Endgame, obviously. I would
Better.
pick. Yep, that's better. I just picked the one. He's Thanos and all those things. And then Dune.
Better.
is better. It's got an 8.0, and Dune 2 is 8.5.
God dang. Did you
know.
watch Dune 2?
I did not watch Dune 2.
Do you want to do?
I don't really want to.
Yeah.
I probably won't, even though it's rated better.
Don't really want to.
I don't really want to watch Dune 2.
I won't. Don't it.
Director Zach Krager.
Okay.
He's got 34 acting credits, 8 directing credits.
Okay.
One of them is, and I guess it must have been pretty popular. It's brought up a lot. He did a show, I'm pretty sure it was, called The Whitest Kids You Know.
Yeah, that I've heard of it.
You have?
It's like a sketch comedy show, I think, in Canada.
Like some of his first stuff was sketch comedy, which is
Okay.
kind of makes sense in a way.
Yep.
The way that dark humor works its way into these movies.
Right.
But the other 8 directing credits, one including Weapons, some TV series, other things I don't know, and Barbarian, which we talked about.
Yeah.
Upcoming Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's cool that he's directing that.
Yeah.
Because Resident Evil is a very scary thing, but it's also very campy and tongue-in-cheek stuff in there. So being a fan of the games, I am excited that he's going to do that. I hope he does it
Yeah, he is doing it.
correctly.
Oh, correctly.
Yeah.
You had to
Sorry.
pause there. Dramatic pause.
Edit that pause out.
Okay.
I hope he comes.
Don't stop there.
Exactly.
He's also the writer, and he has 10 credits for writing. It's basically all the same stuff. Starring Julia Garner.
Yeah, she was in Ozark that I have only seen one season of.
I've watched all of it, and it's good.
All of it's good?
All of it is good.
Okay, good.
It maybe didn't end exactly the way I wanted it, but I wasn't upset about it either.
Yeah.
I liked the whole thing. That was hard because it would end, then you have to like wait until the next season comes out, and
Yeah.
you're already on to so many other things. So it did take a while before we jumped back into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was announced that she's playing Madonna in a biopic. And do you say
That tracks.
biopic or biopic?
I say biopic because that's the word. Biopic would be BIO space PIC.
That makes sense. But a biopic also
Yeah.
makes sense in
Yeah.
terms of the use.
Right.
I didn't know.
And that also makes sense that she would play Madonna because she looks like a young Madonna, especially with that ramen hair she has.
Yeah, when she's done up, she
Yeah.
absolutely does. They compared some pics right next to each other.
Yeah.
And that was why I was going to ask you, do you think they were already making a Madonna biopic, or, and then went, well, she would be good to play, or they go, gosh, she looks so much like young Madonna. Let's make a Madonna movie.
I think they probably thought that during Ozark and said, do we have any scripts for Madonna biopics? Biopics?
She's hot right now.
She's on fire.
She's so good. We got to get her in something.
We're going to get her in something. Not just Weapons. She's not going to play just bit parts.
It's going to be either Madonna or early Justin Timberlake. We'll just cut her hair a little shorter.
We're going to call the movie Bye.
Did you know that she was Silver Surfer?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
What? You didn't?
I said I didn't know.
I still can't hear you. Well, that's crazy. I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know.
Didn't you do there?
I know. How awful of a job of vitals did I do that I didn't even mention her
Fired.
for Silver Surfer?
Fired.
Oh my goodness. I'm an idiot.
It's okay.
She was also in Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. She played Sarah. No one knows that movie, but that sounded so.
Do you know that movie?
No,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
just like it sounds like a Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis skit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Martha, Marcy,
Yeah. Ready?
But what's her name?
Yeah, I'm going to say it, and then you say, "Whoa, who did she play?"
Okay.
Ready? Well, she was also in Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene.
Ha! What did she play?
Sarah.
Curtain close.
But she did play Marcy
Yeah.
in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Sure.
Did you see that?
I did.
I
Not
don't
as
think
good as
I
the first
did, actually.
It's more Sin City.
I
But the
know.
second book wasn't as good as the first one, or set of books or whatever.
I feel like I would have watched it. I loved Sin City, but I just can't remember her being in it. But
Sin
maybe I did see
City
it.
is so good. And I forget about it all the time.
Yeah.
I need to go back to it because it was so cool.
She was also in Wolfman, which is a recent
Yeah.
one.
I saw it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, yes, it is a different take on the whole Wolfman thing. I thought it was fun. It was a good movie.
Watch it.
Sure. I don't know if you need to watch it because I'm not sure it's going to be your tea cup. Anyone that's looking for like a Halloween spooky scary Wolfman movie.
Spooky, scary.
Yep.
Josh Brolin also in this movie. We already went through most of his filmography. Obviously, well, not most. I shouldn't say most. We went through a tiny bit of his filmography. He's been in like 90 things. But just wanted to mention upcoming Running Man, which I cannot wait for.
I don't want to get too excited for it because then it won't meet my expectations.
And one thing I wanted to mention when I was doing some research is this character in Weapons, played by Josh Brolin, was originally supposed to be...
What actor?
Yep. We talk about him way too much.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
It was supposed to be Pedro Pascal.
Was it for real?
Yeah.
I would have puked in my bucket of popcorn.
Oh my gosh. So then something happened where something was delayed a little bit, but then he got tied up with Fantastic Four, so he wasn't in it.
Good.
Same thing with Julia Garner. Was supposed to be somebody else too, but I don't remember who. It was supposed to be somebody else, but then it switched.
I guess she doesn't have as big a part as Pedro Pascal in Fantastic Four. Because
how did she? Yes, because they did mention that too, that she was able to work it out because they were both in that movie. Next person to mention would be Carrie Christopher, the little boy. He did one episode appearances here and there in some TV shows, but upcoming Spider Noir.
The Nicolas Cage thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to watch.
Yeah. Me too.
I'll watch them.
I like that character, and I like Nicolas Cage voicing that character. I'm not sure how much I'm going to like him if he's putting on the suit, but I'm in.
And he's also going to be in Lanterns as young Noah Meccan?
Oh, Meccan not going to work here anymore.
Alden Ehrenreich. That's how you say it. You have to say it like that too.
Ehrenreich.
He was in Hail Caesar. So was Josh Brolin, and Josh Brolin is producer. So I'm wondering,
is that about a salad?
Yeah, Hail Caesar. Get it?
Dad jokes, everybody.
He was also in Solo: the Star Wars story. He played Han Solo.
Did you see that?
No.
Good. It's good.
Oh, I thought good that I didn't see it.
No, you should see it.
Did you say you should see it, or you stupid idiot?
You stupid idiot. You should see it.
He was in Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
He played the bear.
Yeah, it's dumb. No.
He was in the bear suit.
You lying.
Yep. And
no.
So he had a...
You are lying.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like, I don't know if everyone knew that CCH Pounder it was not really in the Godzilla suit. I said that.
Oh, really? People thought that was real?
Well, I said that.
Yeah.
In the show, and then when I listened back, I was like, "Oh, I wonder if people know that I'm joking."
I hope they do.
Okay.
I hope that there are people out there that are just that stupid.
Yeah. Or there's other people like, "This guy, I can't believe he said she was in the suit. She wasn't in that suit."
For your information, Mr. Bzdawka, there was no suit in those movies. It was all CGI Godzilla. Blah.
He was also in Oppenheimer, which I called Oppenheimer for a very long time.
That's because you're from Wisconsin. Oppenheimer. Now that I'm saying it like that, it sounds like the most Wisconsin word that ever Wisconsin. Oppenheimer. Did you see that new Oppenheimer movie? It's about a big old bomb exploding.
Easy. Take a drink from the bubbler.
Yeah.
With the dingle happer.
You want a spotted cow? Go down to the Pabst plant. Take the tour. You get a free beer. And a pretzel.
Also in this, Benedict Wong. He was in Moon with Sam Rockwell. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
You should see that movie.
Okay.
It was not as good as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it's Sam Rockwell, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's worth
Did
a
he
watch.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm sure.
Does he for real? In a movie called Moon?
I don't know. He moonwalks.
Oh.
That's the dance he does. It's a documentary of him learning how to moonwalk.
Fascinating.
It is.
I can't wait.
Interesting. And Benedict Wong is the one who teaches him.
Huh.
Yeah, he invented moonwalking.
Okay.
Did you know CCH Pounder was in the Godzilla suit?
Again? For 2 movies?
Benedict Wong was also in Kick-Ass 2. He was in The Martian, which I love.
I don't remember him in anything except the Marvel movies.
And he was Wong in the Marvel Universe. Yeah.
What's his last name?
Wong.
And he played Wong?
Wong.
Okay, well, I guess that's easy to remember.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't name him Benedict because it would have got too confusing with
what if...
Benedict?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Not that one.
Well, what are the chances?
That's the Wong one.
We did it!
Those jokes!
That had to have happened on the set.
It happened all the time. No, that's the Wong Benedict. 2 Wongs don't make a white.
And it's all downhill from here. It doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't. Damn it. You can stop. No, you can't. Clown shoes.
Does that taste like poop?
Tastes a little like, what did you do?
This slide?
Did you put this in your butt again? I just got it cleaned from the first time.
I told everyone on the Discord that I was going to shove it up my butt.
Join the Discord, guys.
Because someone said you can shove that whistle up your ass.
Yeah.
And I said,
wrong.
oh, okay. And then I'll put it back.
Yeah.
Austin Abrams is in this as well. He was in Gangster Squad, which Brolin was in. He produced this, probably got him in this. He was in 9 episodes of Walking Dead. He was in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I hear that's good.
He did.
Did you read those books when you were a kid?
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I did read those.
Ones with all the creepy drawings in them where it was like the poems of...
Yep.
You walk down the street and then he smells your feet. And then you take one more step to your death. Biscuits.
And that was the whole thing. But there's like the creepiest drawing that you've ever seen in your life on the page before it.
Man, I don't remember it that well, but I do remember
That's not one of the poems. That was just me 8-miling it. Don't look that up. That's not the thing.
Fact check that. Feel
But
free.
feel free to make that a poem and send your pictures with that poem on it.
That would be great.
To samuraimoviejam.com. That would be awesome.
Or
We're doing a Halloween episode. We'll put them on that.
gmail.com. He was in some TV. This Is Us. He was in Wolves with Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
Didn't see it.
It is those two collecting a check. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's fine. I wouldn't tell you to go watch it. And he's going to be in Resident Evil. Last person I have to mention, I almost forgot to put her on the list, but Amy Madigan, who plays the older lady in this.
Okay.
She's from Chicago, and she's married to Ed Harris.
Oh.
Didn't know any of that. You might know her from being featured in Playboy magazine wearing only jelly to promote her band, Jelly, a short-lived American band featuring her on lead vocals and her then-boyfriend, Fred Bliffert. They released their own album, A True Story, in 1977, which included Madigan's nude appearance in Playboy to promote the band.
Wow.
Can you imagine if she redid that now?
No.
What?
I don't want to.
Oh.
That would be extra jam.
She's got 90 plus acting credits. 2 for sure that you'll know. Wife of Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams.
I have not seen Field of Dreams.
You should watch that movie.
I know.
I'm not going to say it's as amazing as everyone says.
Yeah.
But just as like someone who knows movies, that's a movie that you should know.
I don't care about it. It's just not something that like, even when it was popular and everybody was, if you build it, they will come. I was like,
You're not a sports movie guy.
I know.
Then the other one is Shanice in Uncle Buck.
Hi, Shanice. Surprise.
That was the old creepy lady?
Yes.
Well, I'll be dipped.
Yeah, now you put it
Now I
together.
got it.
I was surprised too when I realized it was.
Now I recognize her. Now it's better, I guess.
Well, I'll be dipped.
I'll be dipped.
Let's do a couple reviews here before we get into our reviews.
Okay.
A good one. Got
Sly.
three good ones here. This is from Jordy. Weapons is an enigma that will leave you guessing every step of the way with a perfect blend of dread and, surprisingly, humor. This is from David, not you, David, a different David. This is better than a twist movie, like a well-told storybook fable, learning the various characters' fates and destinies takes on a life of its own, one filled with wonder and horror. This is from Ross. Weapons is an inventive, clever, and satisfying second horror film from Krager. And the ways it plays with both horror and comedy reinforce that Krager is indeed an outstanding and exciting up-and-coming filmmaker, and not just within the horror genre.
The ways it plays.
All right, I called this one the taking a statement and trying to make it sound smarter than it is review. This is from Jeremy. He says, the journey getting to the end is pretty awesome. Just say, I liked the movie.
No, that's not enough. You gotta make it all weird.
Isn't that like any movie you like?
Yeah.
The story getting to the end of the movie was pretty great.
Yeah. I liked watching it. Okay.
I watched it in forward time.
Right.
And it was enjoyable.
The experience was nice.
We got a bad one from Sean.
Always a Sean. Sean.
If this guy...
And your name is spelled weird, I guarantee it. It's probably S-E-A-N, which sounds...
It is!
Yeah, Cian. It should be Cian.
Well,
Not
don't
Sean.
don't lay into all
Sean
the
is
Cians.
S-H-A-W-N. I approve of that spelling.
Okay.
Not Cian.
All right, this is from Cian.
Yeah. Always a Cian.
If this guy ever decides to make a movie that's about something, he's going to knock it out of the park.
You're an idiot, dork.
What?
Yeah.
You don't think think this is about something?
That's just dumb. Being a part of the internet now for almost a year, it is shocking to me how I feel like there's people out there that just say bad things, even if they like it. It's like I just need to put my wiener on the glass. I just need for people to be like, oh, why would he say that? Because they want that attention.
Yep.
But negative attention is attention. I hate it. Gross.
That's not why I put my wiener on the glass, but I can get why people.
I don't either. It's just a clue for my wife when she gets home from work. Tonight's the night. Whap!
She pulls in to right along the curb in front of the house, and you're in the patio window.
It makes it sound way bigger than
Just a little clue.
No, I'm on a step stool next to her car, and it's just like, boop.
So she pulls up.
Did you just poop the window with your wiener?
Run out naked. Run out naked with your step stool. Boop.
Tonight's the night, honey. Yo, boop.
Don't roll it down. That'll hurt.
Actually, it won't do anything. It sits there. Can't move it. Anyway, okay.
All right, those are reviews from other people. People like seeing.
Yeah.
Let's review
this thing.
Son of a bitch ourselves.
All right. Let's review this movie with our 5-point samurai scale. All right. Our first category is... What's your story? This is going to be rough because spoilers, there aren't a ton of things even in the trailer that we can talk about that aren't going to be spoily.
Yeah.
But the story basically is that the kids run away at 2:17 in the morning, and then you kind of follow the process of the town figuring out why that happened. The story for me in this one was pretty great. It was riveting. I was interested and wanted to know what the hell happened, the way that they told it, the way that they laid it out in the movie.
And I think you can say this because people talked about it in the reviews.
Okay.
That it was from multiple viewpoints.
Yeah, it's from multiple viewpoints. You get like a different this person. And then by the end, it all kind of turns into a movie. It's just really well done.
The whole way through. The multiple viewpoints were so cool. And I found out that's inspired by Magnolia. The movie Magnolia.
Okay.
He loved the way that story was told.
Yeah.
And actually, The Cop is a direct homage to John C. Reilly in Magnolia because he plays a bumbling police officer with a mustache.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like exactly the same.
A lot of
thing.
movies are doing that now.
Yeah.
That this is this person's viewpoint, and it kind of, I'm trying to remember the movie I just watched where it happens like that. And I'll think of it not in time for this podcast.
Right.
But,
well, Freaky Tales was a little bit like that.
yeah, that's
probably
what I'm
exactly
thinking
what you're
of.
thinking
Yes, exactly.
Freaky Tales was like that. There actually was a movie called Vantage Point, which you had said you're not sure if you saw it. That was okay, not as well done. Yeah, but this was great, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
This movie we talked about as we were leaving seemed long. Right. Didn't feel long, like you would pause to see how much time is left. Yeah. But as you watch, you're like, wow, this has really gone on for a while.
I think it's because they did that technique of this is the viewpoint from everybody. If they had all this happening at once, it probably would have shaved off a half hour of this movie. But I'm glad they didn't, because I like that, like, oh, that's why. And then the next, that's what happened before.
Love it.
And the way it was really good.
Yeah, we were saying in our talk afterwards that maybe like two of the storylines could have been swept to the side and things would have ended the same.
Right.
But it's just cool to also have those additional viewpoints.
Yeah, you need some of that flavor, if nothing else, just to get the creep in there a little bit more. So.
Yeah. What the F is going on factor all the way through was so cool.
Yeah. As far as the score for this, I'm going to give it an 8. I thought it was a really great story and had me riveted. So
fantastic.
8 from Dave.
Double that.
All right.
Total of 16 for story.
16.
Yeah, 8. Great story. I was into it the entire time.
All right. Our next category here is Did you act right?
In terms of acting, Brolin and Garner, they're fine.
Yeah.
They do good.
Yeah.
But like nothing that was like so outrageously amazing. But they were good. So I'm not complaining about them. Austin Abrams was a standout for me. The guy who was the druggie guy. He played it so well. There's a moment where he's on the phone and talking like right after he got high. Right. That I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing such a good job being believable that he is just stoned out of his mind.
Drug addict, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. I think that they all did a fine job of Brolin and the other girl were fine, just like I'm in a scary movie and this stuff's weird and whatever. There were a couple things overacty that I guess I was like,
Sure.
But it's a scary movie, so
Yeah.
I don't really care. I thought that Benedict Wong did an awesome job too, just as playing a principal that was like, here's what we have to do when he's with parents, and then when he's with teachers, like, what the f- are you doing? And then when he has to be other things in the movie, he just did a really great job.
He gets scary a little bit.
Yeah, he gets scary, and then when he's dealing with people at his house and stuff like that, it's just, I thought he was a standout for me, like the drug addict guy was for you. But the rest of them were just fine.
Well, last standout that I'll say is one of the scary parts of the movie is in the trailer. You can see this lady's almost looks like she's dressed like a clown with a weird short bang wig or whatever. But that is Amy Madigan, and I thought she was great.
Yeah.
I was creeped the F out by her.
Yeah, and I think that and this is going to kind of fall into the show your work thing, but I think that the makeup here and the stuff that they did to her were the reason that hits home so well.
That's true.
So,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
My score for Did You Act Right? I think I'm going to go 7.
Okay.
I had 8 written down here, but just thinking about how 7's still a really good score.
Yep.
I'm not sure anybody was like super outstanding to me.
No, they weren't, and that's why it's getting a 6 for me. It was just slightly above average. It didn't break any records or didn't make anything like crazy for me. It was just kind of like, yep, they did better than they needed to for the subject matter. Our next category is Did you show your work? So costume sets, music, that kind of thing. I'll talk about the creepy lady that's in the trailers and whatever else first. I don't like clowns.
Yeah.
This Scream clown, just her makeup as far as when she was in that clown makeup, the wig and everything, or when she was just the lady in the house, was like, it's never good. You're never comfortable when she's in the room. I don't understand how the people of this town didn't go, that is a crazy person. Do not listen to anything she said. The gore effects in this movie were fantastic. Horror movies used to be like, yeah, it looks gross a little. There's a little blood here. Freddy put his knives in the guy's chest or whatever. That's gross. Yuck, blood, whatever. We're way past that.
Oh, jeez.
We are way past that stuff getting a reaction out of people. Apparently, you need to show it. Show it, because that's what they do now. In almost every movie, Terrifier, all that gore porn, but even stuff like this, where it's not the main crux of the movie, but there's still parts where you need to show gross. They sure do, and it sure is gross.
My brother-in-law saw the movie first and was like, oh, man. He actually ran past me while I was walking up to the house with his arms. Like, I didn't know he was there. Also ran past me with his arms like that. And he's like, did you see it yet? I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, weapons. Oh, man. I watched most of it like this and did like covered one eye and did Spock hand with the other eye.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no. I'm not going to be good.
Is he a bad blood person? Like,
Well, that's the thing is it must be, because I expected so suspenseful and things happening where you're like, at any moment it's going to, and the movie really wasn't like that. It must have been the gore effects where they show everything where you're like, oh gosh, that's hard to watch.
Right. There is some of that. There is some suspenseful things and people walking around houses and you're just waiting for that inevitable jump scare that sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't. And that's why it sucks.
Yeah. I wasn't too scared of any of that stuff.
No.
I was actually doing pretty well. More, did you show your work? At times I thought a little too dark. Mm-hmm. It was really hard to see some things. I could never watch this at home during the day. My TV would never show me any sort of details about this.
It needs to be somewhere where you're in complete black, like a theater. I think they did it on purpose because there are things in the darkness in a lot of those scenes that are meant to be like,
oh, did I see that?
What is that?
Is that?
Is that a thing? Is it? And that's...
Or you're trying to search for it in the dark and it's hard. And the cinematography, so part of that, the reason for all that is probably because it was inspired by Prisoners. Remember that movie? Yep. So would that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if you think about that movie and think about how this one shot, very similar. In terms of music and things like that, there was no music or anything. Really. But what they did a good job of was using ambient noise in a way to set you up emotionally, I'll say. So like the crickets and the outside noise like intensifies as she like goes to a window and then cuts out.
Right.
So that like your body is like, oh,
Right.
Like that deep breath, like it almost makes you do it.
And there was some music in here, but it was very like, it wasn't to make you feel better, it was to make you feel way worse.
Yeah.
Like the music was very, I want to say like a calliope, like a bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah.
Weird.
Where it's just like weird background.
Yeah, just
noise.
weird
I know what you
background
mean,
stuff just to make your butt pucker. But as far as showing your work go, I'm going to give this a 7 because I thought that the stuff that they had to do makeup on, bad guy and the gore effects and the setting of the town too, just where like it kind of all happens in this subdivision and whatever. And I just thought that all of that worked really good. You kind of felt like you knew where everyone was in the town as they're moving around the town. So I just thought they did a really good job. So it gets a 7 for me.
Sounds great. I had 6 written down, but I'm going to bump it up a little bit because thinking about the makeup and even like the costumes of some of the scarier people.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to bump it up a little bit. So we'll go 7 as well.
Cool beans. Our next category here is Did you bring the badass? Fights, action, humor, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll start us off. So it was tense the whole way through, which in its own sense is badass. I was hooked. I wanted to know what the hell was going on. There were some jump scares that were pretty great, and there were several look away moments where things were happening like, oh my gosh, this is hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's crazy how desensitized we are, though, because 10 years ago, I would have maybe been close to throwing up going, oh God, well, don't show me that.
Yeah.
Where now I'm like, well, I'm going to see that all the way. And I know, and I'm sort of just like, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of insane. That's where we are now. There are characters that get violent, right? And those moments are super intense. Talked about that. But the biggest thing that was badass to me is it's not just horror. The way that they incorporated the comedy into this, which it's not like slapstick or like set up punchline. It's just these situations. They allow them to be as ridiculous as they really are and lean into the humor of that instead of being completely serious about it.
Yeah.
And the way they do that is amazing.
Yeah.
Where it's like they say something that's like exactly how you would react. You're like, oh my gosh, that's what I would say. It's just humorous and funny, and it makes the whole ride a lot more enjoyable.
Right. I'm only going to echo all that stuff here. It's when the action parts were there and people were getting attacked or whatever, there was the kills and the fight scenes and whatever else, all that stuff was done competently and really great. But yeah, the humor is the standout here where like, it's not meant to be funny. They're not trying to be funny. It's not like, ha! And a lot of times they're background things. They're things that are like just a person yelling in the background of what's happening, which would if this was going on in the real world, did you see that guy? Or whatever. Like there's one part where you and I cracked up.
Yeah.
And it was because that's how you'd react when something like that happens. And we'll get to that in the spoiler part.
Yeah, I even wrote that too. The use of humor, even if unintentional at times.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot of stuff that wasn't meant to be funny.
Yeah, because it's not set up.
And we had that group of old people behind us that clearly didn't find the humor in that. I one of them said when the movie was over, like, that was disgusting. And that's how they're supposed to feel. I feel like they went into that movie not knowing what it was, and then they got it.
I don't know, because there was a preview for Conjuring, the last rites, and they were like, "Oh, that's supposed to be the last one." And they talked about it a little bit.
So old people horror freaks.
They must have been, because when they walked in, I was like, "They don't know what they're watching."
Yeah.
And then they were talking about the Conjuring, and I was like, "Oh, they actually kind of know some of this stuff."
Okay. But as far as a score for badassery, this gets another 7 from Dave.
7 for me as well.
All right. Our last category here is did you keep your promise as far as being a spooky, scary skeleton movie?
Yeah. What did you expect from the trailer? What did you actually get? And then also just kind of how'd you feel about the movie?
Yeah, I thought it was really good, man. As far as the trailer went, I didn't know what to expect. I'm so happy they did that and not show you a bunch of what's going to happen.
Well, they did. Okay, so I went back and watched the trailer again. Wow, they actually show a lot of stuff that
now
happens.
that you know, though.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So it's not a spoil.
Yeah.
So you're just like, oh, wow, that's a lot of intense stuff. And
Yeah.
you don't really soak it up as any sort of story or know what the hell's going on.
And that's why when you get to the movie and you watch it and all that stuff starts coming together, that makes it way more fun. Give me a trailer that makes me want to see it, and then give me the cool when I'm watching the movie.
Yeah.
Not in the trailer.
Yeah.
And that's what this movie did.
Yeah.
Really well. And kept me riveted and kept me involved with people in the story, and you care about the kids and the adults and everybody. And it was just a very fun fun time at the movies, which is why the hell I go to see this stuff.
Yeah, that's why we do this. So, we go to see it.
So my score as far as keeping your promise is an 8.
Nice work. It was more than I thought it would be because of the multiple viewpoints and how they told the story. I was like, wow, this is way more fun than I even thought. I liked it. At first I thought I'm never going to watch this again, but now thinking about it and digesting it a little bit, I was like, I might give it another watch.
Yeah.
Just to appreciate certain things a little bit more.
I feel like you'd see things that you didn't see the first time or know why those things matter. So I probably will watch this again, given in a second thought here. So,
which is what happens when you tell the story so well. I didn't go 8, I went 7.
All right.
Still very good score.
Okay, we're going to do some math.
All right, while you're finishing up your math, I'm going to hit you with some Would You Rathers.
Okay.
This is Rotten Tomatoes score of 94% or IMDb of 7.8. First movie, would you rather watch Weapons or The Batman?
The Batman.
The Batman. I agree with you. I would rather watch The Batman. These are all going to be pretty tough because what Weapons has as like a negative thing is once you know what is going on,
there's not a ton of reason to watch it.
There's not a lot of reason to go back and watch it. But if the option was Weapons or Poor Things,
Weapons.
Absolutely Weapons.
What is Poor Things? The movie you hate.
I did not like that movie.
Yeah.
I was so excited for it. I thought it looked so great. I was like, oh, I'm going to go see this really great artistic piece of work. And I got there and yes, it's creative and he does a good job, but just the subject matter and the way things are told. And I was grossed out the entire time. I literally thought about leaving because I felt so ick in my bones.
It's a weird movie.
It's very weird.
It's very weird.
Next one. What would you rather watch? And I haven't seen this other one. Weapons or Get Out?
Get Out.
Is it good?
Yeah. Get Out's fun. It's another one of those what the hell's going on here? Then it goes bananas at the end. You should watch Get Out.
I want to watch Get Out. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yep.
All right. So next one. Weapons or The Gentleman?
Weapons.
Really? Gentleman for sure for me. I really like The Gentleman.
I love Colin Farrell in that movie so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so good. That's a good movie.
Oh, we just talked about this, so I actually really want to get your opinion here, and I know what you're going to say, but then I want you to talk about it a little bit. Weapons or Sisu? S-I?
Yeah.
S-U?
Sisu. Yeah. It's very good. It's another one of those mess with an old guy that you didn't know was an amazing badass. But this is also like, this dude is superhero badass.
This is how it came into my brain is, I forget whether it was Discord or a comment on social media or something like that. When we talked about Nobody 2, they're like, oh, such a great sweet sequel. I'm so excited for the sequel to Sisu.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never even heard of that. So then I looked it up and asked you, like, what should I watch tonight? Either The Amateur or Sisu. And you're like, yes.
Yeah. Because they're both very good. Sisu is definitely worth seeing. I only saw it once and I would watch it again. It's a good revenge.
You picked that over Weapons?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Just because there's more action, I would assume.
And like you say, with Weapons, you know what's going to happen. So a lot of the movie, especially third watch, is going to be...
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Weapons or Whiplash?
Whiplash is so goddamn good.
It is.
Probably Whiplash.
I would do Whiplash too. Some of those scenes are just as intense.
Yeah.
Not quite my tempo.
I know. You just want to slap him. Like, what do you want? He's doing what you say. Yeah.
All right, let's get a final score here, David.
Our final score for Weapons is 73. Yep, we got another 73. I feel like we've hit that number a couple of times.
I know, that's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's very good. It's exactly where I think it should be.
I want to give a giveaway update. So for Nobody 2, which we just talked about, I did a giveaway of a free 15-ounce Nobody mug, and Adam was the winner of the Nobody mug. He said, I love SMJ.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's smacking my Jimmy. I think he means samurai movies.
I hope so. I love slim men with jeans.
So many jerks.
I love salamanders making jam.
Silly men jumping.
There's a stinky monkey.
Jorts. Yeah! We did it. Don't stop the moonlight.
Yep.
All right. He said, you and Dave crack me up. I've seen your art and you really have a talent for it. And I recommend that everyone check out your website. Also, I've got a fever and the only cure is more slide whistle.
All right.
keep up the good work. And thanks for the mug, Adam. So,
Well, thanks, Adam.
yeah, Adam, thanks.
awesome.
Thanks for signing up for my newsletter to be entered. Thanks to everyone who signed up. I got some more people joining my newsletter, which is
Great.
really cool. If you haven't, go check out my work, briandrawsmovies.com. I actually just updated the website over this past week. I'm offering commissions. So if there's a certain movie scene you really want done, there's a chance to submit that. And as long as I have some open time, I'm able to do a commission for you. You get a framed original, which is really cool. But I also offer prints of all my stuff and mugs, and there's lots to check out. So
Yeah.
BrianTrustMovies.com. Join the newsletter. Check me out on social. Give me a follow. And I just finished Clifford, so I got my Clifford mug here. Yeah.
Look at me like a human.
Look at me. You can't do it. I mean, your middle name is weird. And now I'm working on Bowfinger, actually pretty close to be done with that. So that's the Eddie Murphy as Jiff when he comes to audition.
All right, awesome.
I used to have a pencil drawing of that, and now upgrading to a colored drawing. It's turning out pretty cool. After that one, I'm not really quite sure, but I have a couple that I was thinking of. After watching The Martian again, I was like, I kind of want to do a painting from The Martian.
Yeah.
Because I love that so much. I thought maybe Cavalrine.
Have you done any from Tombstone yet?
I don't think so. Actually, let me take that back. No.
Have you seen Tombstone?
Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah.
After the passing one.
Yeah.
I watched Tombstone.
That's great. My request for you as your best friend is to do a Doc Holliday mug at some point in life.
Done. Maybe I'll do it next.
Especially like the end scene of I'm Your Huckleberry when Johnny Ringo is standing there.
Send me a pic sometime. I'll remind you.
Okay.
So I know exactly what moment you're talking
Sounds
about.
good.
Yeah, the only other thing that I had in mind to do for that was to redo a couple. I have one of John Candy eating the old 96er.
Seriously, though, has anybody ever eaten one?
No, not in my lifetime, no.
And then eventually, I think before Christmas, I have Vince Vaughn as Joseph.
We shall name him Jesus. Glory to God.
I love that scene from that movie.
Yeah.
I have a drawing of that I want to upgrade to color too. Okay. Last thing I want to say about Brian Draws Movies, if you're there, you want to get something, either a print or a mug, you can use the code SAMURAI and get 25% off. All right, moving on. Normally we do a random question. Before we do that, Dave, we got an email from a guy named Taylor.
Yeah.
Can you read his email for us?
I sure can.
Let's talk about that.
All right. Taylor writes in and says, "Hey, fellas, loving the show. First question. I know Brian has made his feelings known about this movie, but let's get Dave's thoughts on it as well. Have you seen Dead Heat yet?"
I haven't seen Dead Heat, so I don't know where he's getting my feelings from.
I don't know either. I have not seen Dead Heat. Haven't seen Dead Heat. Don't know Dead Heat. Skibbity bop boop bop. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for it to get into the BMR rotation here. I'm hoping that one of the Dudikoff people take mercy on me and let me watch this movie for that show.
Maybe.
I'm going to hold out for a little bit longer here, and then I'm just going to have to watch it because I want to see it. Sorry, man, I can't give you an opinion on that because I haven't seen it. And
Why don't you just love it for now?
I love it so far.
Until you see it.
The trailer I saw was like, how did I miss this in my life?
You've seen all those weird random
Yeah,
movies.
I
so
know.
It's weird
And that's why it scooted past me, and I was like, hey, wait, how did that get out of my radar?
Yeah.
I spent my whole childhood in a video store. All right, so sorry, Taylor, about that first question. Second question. Can one of you stand up in front of the class and read the movie homework list from episode 1 to now, if it actually exists? I'll update the teacher doc and share it with the parents and students on the Discord.
I think maybe he's confused because we haven't done this since episode 1.
Yeah, this is a new feature for this show. We've only been doing it for the last few weeks. So I do have a list for you here, though. The first episode that we gave homework, Brian had Unforgiven, and I had Mitchell's versus the Machines. The second time we did this, Brian had The Specialist, and I had The Life of Chuck. And then the third week was this week.
Yeah.
Brawl on Cell Block 99 and Assassins, and I had Hot Rod.
Yeah, that's our list.
If you want the scores for those, feel free to listen to those back episodes.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Because I don't remember what I gave those movies, and neither does Brian. So then Taylor goes on. Pop quiz. Can you Muppetize one of the last movies you've watched recently? For those who don't know, to Muppetize a movie, you keep one human actor and replace all others with Muppets. When you are done with the quiz, turn over your paper, put your head down on your desk. Last thing, Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Keep up the great work. Taylor.
Nice. Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, great suggestion. It's actually been on my list. I have a few ideas written down for these random dumb questions or whatever.
Yep.
But to make it into a Muppet movie has been on the list, so I think we'll do it now.
All
just
right,
for Taylor.
let's do it.
Obviously, we got to start with weapons, and we can't go too deep into this without getting spoilery.
Right.
So,
Well, there's 17 kids.
who stays a human in weapons?
I kind of want the clown lady to stay a human.
Oh, just her?
Yeah.
That's funny because I kind of want either like Miss Piggy or even like Animal to be the clown lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good too.
Miss Piggy
But
as the clown lady would be
It
pretty
would
great.
be funny to see Muppet gore. Like,
Oh, geez, just stuffing instead of blood.
yeah, just like a bunch of red streamers coming out of people.
Muppet gore is such a great term. Oh my
Be a
god,
band, Muppet gore.
Muppet gore.
Yeah.
Just stuffing coming out of the
But can you
name.
imagine like someone getting smacked in the face and their nose is bleeding? It's just like a little streamer comes out of their nose. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, there are times where things happen to people. We were just like, and it would be so awesome.
Yeah,
if it was just felt
just
moving with like stuffing coming out.
Just like little red cotton flying up in the air.
It doesn't even have to be red because it's the inside of a
Yeah,
Muppet.
I guess it could just be stuffing. Like, oh god, that's so much cotton. Ew. Yeah.
It got on me. Next movie, Superman. Who stays human?
Lex Luthor.
I didn't know. I thought maybe Superman, but then how funny it would be if it was Super Grover.
It's a sign! Your old pal Super Grover!
Here?
Guy Gardner has to stay a human because him interacting with Muppets would be the best.
Yeah, I just think it would be very funny to see a human getting frustrated with just Muppets being everywhere.
So yeah, the point of him feeling superior to everybody.
Yeah, it'd be like, you're a bunch of puppets. 1A.
I thought maybe if we replaced Lex, if it was Dr. Honeydew, but only because he's bald.
And wouldn't it be awesome if Jimmy was the Swedish chef trying to talk to his girlfriend like, can you bark, mush, bark, bark? Oh, you bark. That would be great.
That would be so good. I thought maybe Jimmy could be Gonzo.
Yeah.
Because then Camilla could be the girlfriend.
It would be awesome if the Swedish chef was Mr. Terrific. He just came flying in on his thing and just went, shabark, bark, bark.
Throwing the little circle robot. That's
You
so
like
much
my
fun.
bark, bark, bark. Skibbity bark, bark. Skibbity bark. Shubbity ork. Oh, it'd be awesome.
It's way better than mine because I thought for Terrific and then Hawk Girl to have like Mr. Teeth and Janice.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I'm really trying to cast it here. But like, you did a better job of like what would be the funniest in that scene.
Yep.
Yeah. Next movie, Fantastic Four. I don't even know who to keep as a human because I want to recast the whole four.
Yeah.
You know, to have the obvious things would be like Piggy as Sue and Kermit as
and
Reed.
Fozzie is the thing.
Yeah, Fozzie is the thing. Johnny would be like
Animal.
Animal could be, yeah.
Or Rolf. Everybody forgets Rolf.
That's true.
He was in Muppet Babies, right?
Muppet Babies. Miss Piggy as a Silver Surfer, maybe? Last one we're going to do
But
is
it would be cool to have the Swedish chef as Galactus, just like, oh, for Borkin, you're Gorkin.
just walk in.
Your Borkin is mine, Shorkin.
This has just become like, where should the Swedish chef be?
It should actually be the new game. Which part would the Swedish chef be the most funny in?
And then we got to guess what scene you're doing just as a Swedish chef. That's so funny. Okay, ready? This is one of your guilty pleasures.
Yep.
So I had to put it in here. The Greatest Showman.
Oh, boy.
I think this would be a fun one to
It would be
Muppetize.
really great to Muppetize.
Who stays human? I'm going to keep Hugh because I don't want to lose Hugh. So Zac Efron, I'm thinking Kermit. So Zendaya can be Piggy.
Yeah.
Because the trapeze stuff.
Oh, wait. Piggy's got to be the bearded lady.
I guess it has to be a girl. Otherwise, the gag of being a bearded lady doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So you're not going to believe Fozzie's a lady. Well, if you put Piggy there, then you could do the whole Gonzo and Camilla as the two flying around or something like that.
Gonzo as Zac Efron would be funny.
Yeah, that would be all right.
I don't pick up peanuts.
All right, do the important thing.
Yeah.
Where's the Swedish Chef fit in?
Swedish Chef would be, it would be the girl that sings Never Enough.
Oh, stop. Because the build-up, like, she's the voice of an angel.
Yes.
It's the best voice you've ever heard.
Hugh Jackman's just standing behind stage like, and then he takes her out on stage and the spotlight hits her just, Borky, borky, bork, bork me, borkin, schmarkin, borkin, schmarkin. Borkin and schmarkin. Borky.
Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you to anyone who's still listening.
If you turned off Swedish Chef impressions, love it. Thanks.
Done. I think we Muppetized some movies. We did it. We'll come back to that someday.
Yeah.
Let's get into Consider the Source. We've got a couple of them today. One's a follow-up and one's a new one. I have no idea what to say about the new one, so hopefully you got some advice for this guy. Okay. This is Leroy. He says, what is up, Brian and Dave? My job sent me to trucker school. I passed it all and just got my CDL.
Congratulations.
Yeah, nice job, man.
Easy.
No, not at all.
Good work.
And I'm stumped on my next move. Mm-hmm. Should I get the Valentine red high heels with the matching nightwear or keep professional with classic black lingerie and pumps? Sincerely, Leroy.
Well, Leroy, damn it. You want to stay classy here. There's plenty of lot lizards that you're going to run into in your job. There's plenty of people at those truck stops that are going to already be wearing the red pumps. You need to set yourself apart, my friend. You need to be classy. You need to be a business lady. You need to go out there and wear those pumps and show off your calves and how great they look in those things and let everybody know that you mean business.
That's what CDL stands for.
That's right.
A classy damn lady.
Classy damn lady is right. You don't cheapen yourself by wearing that red stuff that just screams hussy.
And no matter what, not the nude. Nude color lingerie is not good. But
never nude.
Consider the source.
Consider the source.
I got one more. This is a follow-up from last week. I don't know if you remember DJ Slide Whistle.
I do.
DJ Campbell wrote in about his cousin loving situation.
Yeah, we have an update.
So, get a little bit more information so we get a better picture here. So, her name's Ashley, which my wife's name is Ashley. Please, no one be confused. So, she moved from Ohio. Her mom was getting divorced, hence the different last names.
Okay.
Her mom knew my friend's dad had a son, his older brother, but didn't know about my buddy. She also knew that he got remarried and had stepkids, so Ashley thought he was a stepkid. He also told me...
That's not better.
It's not better! He also told me not to tell anyone, which I didn't, minus this show, my wife, and people I work with. But I fell out of touch with him a long time ago. His dad did suggest that they break up because this is West Virginia.
You're not. It's. Okay.
They avoided each other like the plague until graduation, as far as I know.
And then they got it on.
Well, the baby. No, he didn't. As far as I know, they never told anyone, and the only people who knew was me, him, her, his dad, and her mom. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the little story. Let me know if you want to hear about my mom's ex-boyfriend who was a bank robber.
Well, okay, the short answer to that is, of course.
Yeah, duh. Please, I can't wait for that email.
I feel like this is going to become a segment soon, is DJ Slide Whistle story time. Yeah.
No, that's fine. You got to tell the story, man. So please write in and tell us your mom's boyfriend, bank robber.
Yeah, we could start it like a Unsolved Mysteries thing.
He says, keep it up, guys. Also, to everyone on Discord, join us for Movie Man Mike watch party. Much love from Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. Join the Discord. Join the Patreon. Get on there and talk to us and everyone else that's so cool on there.
Yeah. Thanks for the update on that story. Anyone else needs advice, anything in your life you need advice for, you can write into us, samuraimoviejam@gmail.com, and we'll get to your email.
Yeah, but remember to definitely
consider the source.
So good. Well, Taylor wasn't the only one that had some emails, so we've got another one here from just me.
Yeah, that was.
That's just me.
I was like,
Not me.
Got to be able to write who. It is from. Just me.
No, it's just me. But okay, just me said. I thought I'd tell you my top 5. These are the cops from last episode.
Yeah, last episode for Naked Gun, we pretended we were Frank Drebin and we picked our top 5 police officers from movies to make our police squad.
So he said also, or she, it's just me.
Just me.
Look out, world, here I come. That's from
This is me.
It's just me. Spork, bork, bork. I love. Okay, so he's got a top 5 here of cops that would be on his team. Number 5 is the whole team from Team America World Police. I think it would be funny to see the puppets running in the real world.
In the real world.
Real world.
Does Baby Talk drive you nuts? I can't stand it if my kids jump into Baby Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Knock it off!
Yeah. What if it's a baby?
No, they don't talk.
Then they're just talking.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, anyway, Brian, do you like it?
Nope. Don't do that. I probably hate that as much as you hate when people do hand motions when they sing.
Oh, God. Don't.
Turn around.
Stop it, you son of a bitch. All right. Did you see Team America?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yep. Number 4 is Rama from The Raid. You never know when you'll need a ninja.
That's an excellent choice.
It is an excellent choice.
You actually had that as a runner-up, I think.
Yep. He was badass and continues to be. Dredd from Judge Dredd, we talked about him too. Carl Urban was an awesome cop, and he'd be no nonsense, and every team needs that no nonsense guy. Number 2, Axel Foley, who we didn't talk about, which is kind of shocking because he's a pretty popular cop in cop shop movies.
I definitely considered him.
Yeah.
But
okay. Funny, but knows when to be serious. He sure does. And he's kind of a badass.
He is.
So, and number 1, and this is an awesome pick, and I didn't think of it, is Wyatt Earp from Tombstone. You need a leader, and Wyatt Earp, Tombstone, god dang it.
Yes.
It's a great movie. I've seen it 1,000 times. It's so good. All of a sudden, there were like 14 Wyatt Earp movies, and Kevin Costner did one. Everybody did one. They were all chasing that Tombstone Dragon because that was the greatest one. Yeah, so he did. You did pretty good.
You
dang
did pretty
it.
darn good, yeah.
For just him, or me, or just me. Just me. All right, our second one here is from Ricky Mock the Second. Yes, Ricky Mock the Second.
Yes.
He won't be confused with his father, Mr. Mock.
Yeah.
Subject.
Can you be the second, even if it's not your dad? Well, I know another Ricky Mock.
Yeah, I guess.
So I've been to
If you want to change your name to the 14th, I found 16 David Hillestads on Google, so I'm the 17th.
Yeah, David Hillstead 17.
The 17th.
It's like when you make a username.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Hillstead 17.
XXX.
Right.
At ymail.com.
Feetforyou.com. Okay. Hey, fellow ninjas. You guys were naming off things Bob Odenkirk has been in, but you failed to mention one of his most recent shows, The Bear. Have you seen it? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Also, if you have seen the show, I believe it's in season 3, episode 10, named Forever. Okay, you can't say I believe it's in there and then give a very that's like, what time is it? I don't know. It's around 8:32
and 52 seconds.
Right. They're showing a collage and they have a picture of Bradley Cooper from Burnt.
That's pretty cool. I haven't seen Burnt. I would like to.
Burnt is a good movie.
Yeah, and I've watched, in terms, you asked if we watched that, The Bear, I've watched some of season 1 and never got back into it. It's so tense. Yeah, that it's hard to watch. And a lot of times when we turn those things on, it's right before bed. So it's not. It wasn't a great put on to relax and go to sleep.
It's a lot of yelling.
Chefs, go to the walk and get all the cooked beef. Slice it. Put it in jus. Get it now.
Especially in the first couple seasons, like now that they're getting into it more, it's more calm and things are starting to come together, and that's kind of the point of the show. I don't even remember who Bob Odenkirk was in this. Maybe I haven't gotten to it yet because I don't think that I think I'm halfway through the 3rd season, so maybe he comes in after that. I don't remember though.
Yeah, I did see it on his credits, but I try not to list everything that everybody's in.
Well, great. When I do see him, and if I remember, I'm sure he was great in it. But yeah, The Bear is a good show. But like you said, it's very stressful. It's a good thing it's only a half hour, because if it was an hour, I would need a nap or something after it was. Burnt was a great movie, though. You should see that. Also, Better Call Saul is far superior to Breaking Bad. Wrong. While watching Breaking Bad, I would think to myself, when is Saul going to show up? And those are the episodes I enjoyed watching. And it was sent from his iPhone. Yeah, I guess I haven't really seen a ton of Better Call Saul.
I didn't watch enough of it.
Yeah, I probably need to give it a better try.
But I just can't imagine without having Bryan Cranston in it that could be better.
I don't know. I'm becoming a big Bob Odenkirk fan.
Yeah, man.
And Bryan Cranston isn't in a ton of stuff now. It's kind of like he took that bag and ran. I'm not sure what he's
in the studio. He just won an Emmy, I'm pretty sure, for a comedic actor in the studio.
I watched that.
I want to watch it. I haven't either.
Is that the thing with Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen.
I watched the first episode of it.
Yeah, did you like that?
Seth Rogen, man.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Do his laugh. Nah, not even close. That was goofy. That was getting closer. It's like a deeper Pee-wee.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I'll work on it for next time.
Perfect.
But yeah, those are the emails for this week. So thank you guys all for writing in. Keep them coming. Mom, where are you?
You better check in on her.
I'm worried.
Have you called her?
No, she could be laying in her bathroom right now. No, I talked to her this morning. But I'll ask her, I'll tell her that everybody was, oh no, I missed one here. It says, Dear David, your annual subscription to Pornhub. Nothing. Nothing. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, write into samuraimoviejam@gmail.com and give us whatever you got, advice or anything else.
All right, so in terms of our homework.
Yes.
Mine was Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Yes.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would watch Vince Vaughn being a badass like that, just doing everyday stuff. Yeah. He was so convincing as a badass.
Yeah.
I didn't think he would be.
No.
From the picture, I'm like, he looks tough, but he's going to be Vince Vaughn, and it just won't be, and it'll be.
Nope.
He is completely convincing.
Yeah.
And in a different way than like people because he moves kind of slow, but he's fine.
Yeah.
Just moving that slow.
You can when you're that tall. When
Yeah.
you're a tall drink of water, you need to stretch it out. Yeah.
Man, but that movie, sad. Holy crap.
Yeah.
You know he's going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Right? So from the beginning of the movie, I'm like, oh man, he's got a wife. Things going good.
Yeah, this is the same thing where it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
This is going fairly well for you. So now what's going to happen to screw this all up?
Dude, and then at the end, and I don't really care if I'm giving spoilers. You should have saw it already.
Yeah.
If you didn't. When he's all the way in the pit of the jail.
Yeah.
He's worked his way all the way down.
Right.
And he goes, Christopher Bridge. There's no Christopher Bridge here. And then your stomach just sinks as a viewer, like, oh my God, they made him do this for no reason but to F him.
Right.
And then the worst part of the whole movie, though, was the last 10 seconds. This awful effect of him getting his head blown off.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like him.
Yeah.
It looks like they swapped in someone you'd have in a department store.
Oh, okay, like a mannequin.
Yeah, they just like flat face painted a Vince Vaughn face on him.
Yeah.
And then I get extra credit because I added to my assignment.
What was your grade for?
I'll give that one a B plus. B plus. Yeah, I liked it a lot. And he's just so good as a badass. I like Vince Vaughn already, so it's going to get a good grade because I like Vince Vaughn. But he was real good.
I'm sure he gets typecast as a lot of and I wish that they would put him in another action movie where he's just got to be straight badass.
Yeah, please. So my extra credit, I watched Assassins, which
never heard of it.
Yeah, well, it's funny. It doesn't have James Wood in it.
James Wood's in there, right?
No. You're thinking something else.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You're thinking of The Specialist.
No, I'm not. No. Yeah, I screwed this up.
Yeah, so the story is Dave gave me The Specialist as my homework, and then
because I thought it was a different movie.
I went through like a 2-minute, this part was really great, and you're like, yeah, and this part was really good. Yeah, and this part, and you just agreed with me the whole way through
too. And for some reason, I thought that it was this. I don't know.
Oh, the movies melded in your head.
They both became the same thing. I thought that they were both fighting James Wood, and whatever.
But he meant to give me Assassins, gave me the wrong movie, so I went and I watched Assassins. It's a Richard Donner movie. I didn't know that. I expected a little more because it was Richard Donner. It was still good. It was hard to hear and understand for some reason.
Well, you're watching it in a jar?
No, I had a can on my head. I was kind of bored until the end, honestly.
Yeah?
And the end was really great, though. Antonio Banderas, though, like you said, and I think that was the point of why you wanted me to watch this.
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas is great.
Yeah.
He's not like that in any other movie that I've seen him in.
No, he's really good.
He was unhinged, crazy assassin guy. He was great.
Yep.
I'll give that a B-.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so still pretty good. It passes.
Still pretty good.
Dave, time for you to turn in your homework.
Okay, my homework was to watch Hot Rod, and I didn't.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I will have to do 2 homeworks for the next episode.
In Dave's defense,
Yep.
we're supposed to record this on a Friday.
Yeah.
And Dave had this morning free. It's a Wednesday morning, 2 days before we were supposed to record. And I said, Dave, can you pick me up? I'm taking my car in to get the brakes looked at. Pick me up from the thing and we'll go record the podcast while they work on my car.
Right.
So being a great friend, scooped me, brought me here, and then realized, crap, I was going to watch that before we recorded Friday, but didn't have a chance to.
Poop sandwich. So I will definitely have that done for the next episode here.
Okay, well, while you're watching that, I want you to also consider something else because I'm about to give you your homework for next time.
Give it.
And I'm going to do this movie. A couple people were like, hey, you haven't seen that? You have to watch that. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
To me?
Yes. And it was over, I think, Discord, also a social thing. One was on YouTube, the YouTube video. They were like, you haven't seen Big Fish? You have to see Big Fish.
Okay.
And you do. Right. You got to see Big Fish. So Big Fish is going to be your homework for next week.
Great.
You're going to appreciate that one, I think.
Big fish. I just drew a big fish.
There, perfect. All right, what do I got to watch?
Small. You have to watch the original Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, I was actually hoping you'd give me that. Yeah. We talked about it last week, and I re-listened to that episode. I was like, I want to watch that, the way he talks about it.
Yeah, I already have. You're not going to like it.
Good.
It's Ray Harryhausen does the effects on it. A lot of stop motion stuff. Think of it as a chunk of time. Think of it as like a child in the 80s watching that. All that stuff.
I can totally appreciate all like lousy practical effects.
Right.
Because
they're not even lousy. They're very good for what they are. But it's just
aged.
It is aged and
like a fine wine.
Well, a mediocre wine. I might
like a
watch
fine
it
boxed
just because
wine.
I haven't watched it. Yeah, it's big nostalgia bait for me. So I
Done.
want you to
excited to watch it.
Life. That's your homework. You watch those gods get all pissy.
That's the one Liam Neeson's in.
No,
just kidding.
You wish.
What are we watching next for the show?
Next, we are watching The Long Walk. We just decided it earlier.
Yeah, hang loose, man.
Yes, if we can.
Yeah.
And if it all happens. I hate that this is kind of part of the show. I wish that we could be more solid on what we have. But the nature of doing new movies is that sometimes they aren't going to be available when we are going to be recording these episodes. So
I just watched a social clipper. They were talking about all the movies that were out in July of 1985, right? Mm-hmm. It's not that they came out that, but they were in the theater in that month. And it was a list that had to include like 12 or 15 solid movies.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're just not that fortunate to have that many options where you could go 4 times a week and see a good movie every month.
Well, and streaming be what it is.
Why say lot words when few words do trick?
I say no word. Streaming being what it is, movies don't stay in the theater long. It's like, no, we want people to pay our subscriptions to see this movie, so blah, blah, blah.
So we need it first. We got to post it quick.
We need it first. The fact that Superman was available for streaming within a month of it coming out is dog water.
Yeah.
And I hate to be this old man shaking his fist at the sky like, back in my day, we could watch movies in the theater for a while. But I thought we were going to miss out on Weapons because that was going to be out of theater, and that didn't come out that long ago.
It is digitally available already.
I'm Amazon has them very soon afterwards, but you got to pay out of
We could still get in the theater though to see it, which is really great. So the next one we're going to watch is The Long Walk. Hopefully,
yes,
that's the plan.
The Long Walk. And I heard that there was a theater that had people walking on treadmills, and
while they watched it,
get through the whole movie. And if they didn't, they were escorted out of the theater. So you either watched the whole movie walking, or you had to leave and not see what happened to all the people.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. I'm not going to do that.
Let's do that for the episode.
No.
I already monster mouth breathe. Could you imagine? For badassery, I would say,
yeah. Okay. I can't. Okay. Yeah, we're doing the long walk next. Reach out to us on samuraimoviejam@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Tell us what you need, and we will help you out there. Thanks again for coming to our little show here. Go listen to the spoiler version on Extra Jam. This one's got a lot of spoilers, so we got a lot to talk about on that one. We will see you there. Thanks again for coming, and we are out of here.
That is episode 11 in the bag.
Is in the can. Oh, I got it. Don't try to compare us to another bad little fan on the back end of band, giving you something that you never had. I'll make your butt pump, wiggle, and shake your rump. Cause I be kicking a rhythm that makes you want to jump. How high, real high, cause I'm just so fly. A young, lovable type of guy. And everything is to the back with a little slack, cause inside out is wiggin', 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 whack. I come some form to keep you jumping. R&B, rapping bull crap is what I'm dumping. Okay, goodbye!